little intermission there. Fenders look pretty good. They're rusted out down here at the bottom, toward the back. This fender actually looks like it's maybe had just a little dent in it there. I can't quite define that. It's not too bad, but there's a wrinkle up here, and it's not perfect, but not bad. Frame rail again looks really good up here in the front, and inner shock tower, I can't tell. Inner shock tower looks like it's got some structural rust on there. And then the inner fender, I wish I had a flashlight, but the inner fender, I don't know what that's called, but the flap, it looks like it's rusted through. Top actually looks pretty good. Front window glass is actually cracked on the side. This is green tinted glass, which isn't my favorite anyway. But all the rest of the glass is there. The convertible top obviously needs to be replaced entirely. So the back window glass is not even an issue to be thinking about. On the inside, it looks like you've got mostly everything on the dash. The 66 that I showed earlier has the speedometer with the gauge cluster on it, and so I was going to swap that in for this one, which is what the GTs use. It's got the standard, or the automatic transmission on the floor, 3-speed with overdrive, and the 2 front seats and the rear seat are here. Don't know if the bottom seat is here. Yeah, it's down there. The convertible bench seat is all there. I think that the inner fender panels, or the inner panels that go on these, are here somewhere, but they're plastic, and this car wasn't very well taken care of when I found it, so I don't know if those are in good shape or not. The doors on this car in particular are pretty rusty on the bottom, and this car I found out in a back lot, and doors are pretty rusted out. I would probably, looks like there's some damage up here, and even some sagging. If you can see how that door closes, if there's rust in this panel right here, it probably means that there's some structural damage which has caused the Mustang to sag. Okay, in a little bit, can you get in the van, please? The trunk area of the Mustang is pretty rusted out and separated. The the inner fender well, pretty rusted out. These trunk supports, I don't know if I can get to a place where the light will improve, but they're pretty rusted out. Gas tank needs to be replaced. Floor pretty much needs to be replaced on here. The rear frame rails aren't horrible as a unit, but there are spots that are rusted out, and so you don't have a good visual for that. Sorry. Trunk deck was gone, and that's just a normal 65 trunk deck. The rear tail panel has been disassembled, and I think the valance is there, but I think it's kind of banged up. Taillights are gone when I bought the car, and so anyway, that's why I bought the 66 as a donor car for all the parts, because it's pretty complete when I bought it. I think I mentioned that all the seats are there. There's the front bumper right there, and don't remember if the rear bumper is sitting in here or not. But this one is definitely a project. Wish I had some more light so I could show some better shots of it, But that's the 65 Mustang Project. Under the hood, by the way, everything appears that it's pretty much here. All the hoses, brake master cylinder. The only thing that's missing, it looks like, is the carb cover, the cleaner cover, and those are pretty common. That might be the engine serial number right there. Um, 89C6610 Ford, and then the bottom row says like -B 231-S. No idea what those numbers represent. Probably 289 C code. Oh, maybe. There we go. C code, and it might mean 1966. So, who knows? Maybe this isn't the original engine, but it's the original style, that's for sure. This was an original V8 car with 5-bolt wheels. So